MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Indians, the third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ramirez.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jose Ramirez is retired to kick off the inning.
Hernandez.
He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right. Strike one. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. He's out. Mike Clevenger gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
I know one thing, he looks a lot like Jacob deGrom until deGrom cut his hair, but this guy has really good stuff. Long, lanky guy. Good sneaky fastball, low to mid 90s at time, a good assortment of curveballs and breaking balls to go along with it. Quality pitcher who's made his name initially coming out of the bullpen, but he's carved a niche for himself as a starting pitcher.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch.
At the ball.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
Next for the Tigers, Harold Castro. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He carries a .308 batting average. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Hernandez at second. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. C.J. Cron will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Cron, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's set. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he had him set up perfectly there, as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Ready now, Jordan Luplow. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no. Here's Cameron Maybin now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. A ball and no strikes. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Clevenger has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And he misses again. Ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Next up for Detroit, Austin Romine. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. 0-1 the count. He's ready now. The pitch popped up. Ramirez battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Stepping in, Kristen Stewart. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Zimmer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now in the box, Nico Goodrum, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So here's Tyler Naquin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reyes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And that misses 1-1. And he popped him up. Candelario in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And he fouls this one off. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway in the inning. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Here it comes.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And it's fouled away. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Victor Reyes.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Naquin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's C.J. Cron now. First pitch of the at-bat. That finds the zone, a called strike. Cron, an imposing right-handed figure at 6 foot 4 inches tall. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2.
No, that's low.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. In now, Jose Ramirez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
Second baseman,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now batting.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Francisco Lindor is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lindor carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
1-0.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got it. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled straight back. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Cameron Maybin is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 now. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Luplow, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
The 1-2. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play. Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. So digging in now, Jeimer Candelario. He was cut down at second attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. No balls and 1 strike. Line toward right center. Zimmer will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The catcher, number 9.
Striding in for the Indians, Sandy Leon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Jose Ramirez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that. Bottom of the 6th inning now. At the plate, Victor Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled off.
Victor Reyes.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up. Ramirez in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Jonathan Scope would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. The bouncer to the left side, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cesar Hernandez is retired to kick off the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Francisco Lindor comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Carlos Santana is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the opposite.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and last half of the 7th here. Into the box now. Cameron Maybin hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Riding in once again, Austin Romine. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has real...
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Up next steps Kristen Stewart, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. So he sets him down swinging. Nico Goodrum becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. Into the box now, Victor Reyes. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, CJ Cron. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Good changeup there. And 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. The Tigers do get ready for another chance. Jordan Luplow. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler Newton.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Bradley Zimmer. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Stepping up now, Jonathan Scope. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after getting 1 out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Zimmer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Cameron Maben. He swings and lines it to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And this throw gets away from him. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, man, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Bounce to first. Gloved by Santana, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as all set to start the 9th in this one. So striding in, Sandy Leon. No hits to this point. Oscar Mercado is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here comes another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Maven there to put it away for out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and on base. For Cleveland.